to ask you a question right now. It's called a scaling question.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if you're familiar with this type of question, but
Mm-hmm.
we're going to take what we've been talking about and put it on a scale.
Okay.
0 being the issue of you feeling overloaded with housework and having all of this to do is the worst it's ever been.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and 10 being that this problem is completely gone.
Okay.
Where would you put yourself right now?
Probably like a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
What made you decide that you're a 7?
Well, it still bothers me. It still stresses me out a little bit, but I've made that decision not to let it and to focus on other things instead.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, about 70% of the time I think now I'm able to kind of put the stress aside and focus on the things that I've decided are my priorities.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's working good.
So for you, being a 7 means that although the housework may be there, you're consciously deciding to focus on what's more important to you. Okay. So on the scale, you're a 7. What do you think it would take to put yourself at an 8 or even a 9?
I don't know. I think I don't know. Maybe the closer it'll get to when I know I can, tackle it for sure, would be, like, I think it'll probably, with time get better. And maybe, I don't know, just if I could, forget about it a little bit more, I guess, even, not even maybe feel so much that little spark of annoyance that I feel when I first walk in and look around. That's often a bad time when I'm coming home from school and I have my arms full of all these backpacks and the kids' backpacks and everything, and I set them all down on the kitchen floor and it's like, ugh, I think if I could maybe figure out how to overcome that first hump there.
So what do you think it would take for you to forget about it a little bit more?
I don't know, maybe accomplishing a little bit more in the mornings before, if I made that more of a priority. Like in the morning before I leave for school to get at least like one thing done, like the dishwasher loaded or the counter cleaned off, or the one thing where it would look nice and I could just look at that thing and, and I think that is something that I could do.
Really?
I think I could make it a priority to do one thing, like the table. One small part where I could like look and say,